start there first. Let's start and make it simple here. Who did they hire Sean Mannion for? Jalen Hurts or Saquon Barkley? Who did they hire him for? If you had to pick one player, who did they hire Sean Mannion for? Did they hire him for the quarterback or Barkley? They didn't hire him for Jalen Hurts. They hired him for Saquon Barkley to get the run game going. You know why? Because Barkley, once you added him to the mix, Barkley was the guy that won you the Super Bowl. Hurts is never going to be any better than what he is. Oh, I love the new narrative. If you're critical of Jalen Hurts, you're a racist. That's low-hanging fruit. That's low-brow thinking, people, which is normal. And what you do is you laugh that off because that's their only go-to. Is exactly that. You must be a racist if you're critical of a quarterback who has very limited skill set as a passing quarterback in this league. So you hired Sean Mannion for Barkley, not for Hurts. You're not changing Hurts. You are never going to change Jalen Hurts into being something that he'll never become. It makes no sense. So you've hired this coordinator for Saquon Barkley because that's what the head coach wants. Okay? So let's get to the main topic. Has Nick Sirianni been the right or wrong coach for Jalen Hurts? Yes or no? Has he been the right or wrong coach for Jalen? Jalen's just as limited as he's ever been as a passer in this pocket. He's not gotten any better as a passer. A little bit, not much. Still can't read defenses, can't set protections all that well. His audibles, if he is making some of these changes, are terrible. Has Nick Sirianni been the right or wrong coach for Jalen Hurts? I say he's been the perfect coach. He took the ball out of his hands because he knew he couldn't win with him on a consistent basis. He took the ball out of his hands. Hey, Kyle, can you do me a favor? I'll tell you exactly when this whole dynamic changed. Kyle, what was the last game and date in 2024 when they went into the bye? Give me the date of their first four games, the last game that they played in 2024. And I'll tell you and I'll show you, that's the last time Nick Sirianni put the ball in the hands of the quarterback when it came to winning football games. That's when it changed. That day. The last game of 2024, after the fourth game, that's when it changed. Because you went into the bye week, you came out, you never looked back. And you've kept that same mentality. Thanks, Kyle. Here it is, folks. October 6th, 2024. That's when Nick Sirianni took the ball away from Jalen and made the offense not just reliant on the quarterback, but he made it, again, for the run game. Let's take a look at that. I want to show you something. And let's go down the list. 2024, Philadelphia Eagles. go down there. 2024 Philadelphia Eagles. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. So watch this. So here's what you did in this ball game here. Jalen Hurts, Green Bay game. First game of the year, that was down in Brazil. Jalen Hurts in that ball game, what did he do? Let's go to the box score. See here it is right here. Okay, perfect. Box score. Hurts threw the ball 34 times. They ran the ball 24. I'm going to show you, make a point here to you. Let's go to the next game. Atlanta game. Atlanta game, they ended up losing that ball game. 22-21, Barkley dropped the pass, right? Okay. Hurts threw the ball 30 times. Barkley ran it 22. Here's the third game. Guys are going to, and you're going to be 2-2. New Orleans. Hurts threw the ball in that ball game 40 times. Ran the ball 25. Here is that game that you guys just told me. October 6th. Actually, the bye is October 6th. The last game was September 29th against Tampa Bay. Hurts threw the ball 30 times. You ran the ball 10 in that game. So let's take a look after and what happened moving forward after the bye. Cleveland game. Hurts threw the ball 25 times. Ran the ball 18. That was the lowest passing attempt output. New York Giants. It's got to be a high volume, I would think. He threw the ball 14 times. They ran the ball 17. Barkley was 10 yards a carry in that game. So let's go to the Cincinnati Bengal game. I remember him having a big game there. Right? I thought he had a big game. Hurts threw the ball 20 times. Barkley had 22 carries at 6.5 yards a carry. Let's go to the Jacksonville game. I thought he had another big game in that one, didn't he? Throw for a lot. Hurts threw the ball 22 times. They ran the ball 27. I'll do a couple more, but I think you get the point here. Folks, look at this. The first 4 games of that year, 36 attempts, 32 attempts, 40 attempts, 31 attempts. The next 4, 25, 14, 20, and 22. Couple more here. The Cowboy game. Jalen Hurts threw the ball 18 times. Barkley, again, you guys had a ton of turnovers. Let's go the Washington game. Surely you guys threw the ball a lot there. Hurts threw the ball 25 times. That's the most since week 5. Barkley had 30 carries. Let's go to a couple more. Rams game. 37-20. Jalen Hurts. Hurts had 21 attempts. Baltimore. I thought he had a great game in that one. Let's see how many. Surely he threw for 30 attempts. 19 attempts. So here's my point. First 4 games, he's averaging over 33 attempts. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, he's averaging 21 attempts. They took the ball out of his hands. And they went with Barkley. And they never looked back. They've never looked back. It's about getting Barkley going this year, not Hurts. This is about getting how in the world can you think that you have a balanced attack when you had a passing game that was 28th? Get this. JA was a balanced attack. Fans are dumb. He thinks a 28 ranked passing attack is balanced. When you guys had the second best rushing attack, Prince is calling that balanced. How is that balanced? And this last year, when it was exposed, he couldn't do it. As I said with Xander yesterday, if your pass protection was 7th in the NFL, okay? When it came to pass protection, why didn't you throw more? Get this. Well, yeah. In that time frame that I've been begging the Eagles to run the ball, you're 25-9, and you got a Super Bowl in 2 years in that time frame. What's your problem? Get this. So M. Reyes thinks that the dumb narrative that they took the ball out of the quarterback's hands. And when they had every opportunity last year to increase the volume in passing, he couldn't. Why? And then they fired the entire coaching staff. I'm not bitching about it. The Eagles are.